Well, that was a bit of a hiatus. I think it's been since November since I posted anything, and I'm literally starting to get messages from you guys asking if I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't believe in posting content in the off season for the sake of posting content. I just don't believe in posting content for the sake of posting content. If I do it, if I invest my time, it's something that I think you guys are going to benefit from and enjoy. So that's why I've been quiet. The other reasons are just personal stuff. We had a bad experience with an apartment. I bought a house. It's been a ton of work. Brand new van. Speaking of which, there are going to be van videos coming out on this channel. If you don't like it, skip them. I won't feel bad at all. But yeah, new year, new gear, new stuff going on. First of all, if you have a hard time getting gear, it's COVID, okay? Don't go beating up manufacturers. It's absolutely ridiculous. No one's going out of business. In fact, everyone's doing better than they probably ever have before, and they certainly would be doing even better if they actually had gear to sell. They know it. They know you want to buy stuff. Don't go beating up manufacturers and retailers. They're all in the same boat. They're not really happy to be there. As for me, what's my plan for the year? Well, it's going to be a bunch of Zet. I am going to be a demo center for Zet going forward. It was just an opportunity to help grow the community, grow the sport, help somebody out. So yeah, I'm starting with the Toro, gonna paddle through the rest of the fleet, and they'll be kicking around. I'm going to put some smaller paddlers into the smaller size boats and try as a rule from here forward to try and get female paddlers, smaller paddlers into these boats and get a better understanding when possible of how the small and medium sizes are doing for smaller frame paddlers. So what's new in 2021? Well, Piranha's got the Scorch. It's going to be a really aggressive looking, river running, pretty badass looking boat. I'm excited to actually see it, you know, once again, cut through the hype, see what's there. But it looks dope. It's going to come in a normal range of sizes, and then there's a X. So the original thing that they were going to do was call it the XL, but that was actually super confusing. And I think a bunch of people pushed back. I know I did, and said, hey, if it's an expedition boat, just call it an X. And that's what it's supposed to be. There aren't going to be hatches and stuff like that, but it's going to be apparently closer to 10 feet and a lot more volume and something that you can overnight in. Or for big dudes, you're going to have a big badass boat again, which is great. I really hope the gamble pays off for them. Dagger is going to be putting out the code. You know, hypothetically, this is going to be a Mamba replacement, I guess. They really haven't said much. In both cases, I'm hoping to line up interviews with guys from Piranha and from Dagger to really get down to the nitty gritty and talk about what they've been up to. I'm not sure if it's a COVID thing or a new marketing thing, but in both cases, well, probably a combination, but in both cases, there's just been almost no information out there for either of these boats. The release dates have gotten pushed back and back. And yeah, I hope this isn't a new thing because it sucks. It's not good for consumers. It's not good for retailers. Hopefully we go back to this normal schedule. I absolutely hate it. If for no other reason than I have 1,000 questions from you guys about this stuff and I know nothing. I would love to be able to tell you something, but what I do know I can't tell you, and it's not even much at all. Other than that, Ferris guys seem to be doing well. I still haven't paddled any of their stuff, so I know you guys watch. Get me a Gladiator too. I would love to review it. There are some other boats that are going to be coming and going. There's going to be a boat from South Africa coming through. I think it's going to be the only one in the country, and I'm going to review it and see how it does. So there's a lot percolating and going on. I'm really hoping otherwise, aside from reviews and stuff like that, that, you know, we get festivals again, stuff like that. I know a lot of people know that I'm the person who throws the Whitewater festivals in New York. The Hudson River Derby race, which I am not affiliated with, but is an awesome old school slalom race. If you live in New York, you should find them on Facebook, check them out, is canceled. But that comes up in like 2-3 weeks. We're not out of the woods yet with this whole COVID thing, so that's not surprising. The Other festivals, usually I put on Spring Moose Black, Beaver, and then Fall Moose. I don't know. If you see an event pop up, it's on. Till then, it's a sore point. Don't ask. I want to put them on. I really, really want to put them on. But especially as someone who works in the healthcare business, and if someone gets sick, they wind up at my hospital. I'm not doing it. Sorry. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. I couldn't hate it more. I want to see all of your lovely faces. I have so many friends I want to see. But that's COVID. So yeah, we're back. There's going to be a lot of paddling happening. I'm going to get a little bit more time in the Antics 2, put a review out for that shortly, because I know a lot of people are, in the market for this stuff. Oh, the chili. I know a lot of people want to know about the chili. It'll be up here soon as well. And yeah, hopefully we are kind of back in the swing of things. But in the meantime, if you have a question, leave it on this channel. Please do not bombard my social media, which is my space, with questions. I always answer every single comment that is asked to me very promptly. And that way, not only is this in a place where it belongs, but it's also a public resource for people to find answers to questions that they may have too. So yeah, let's do that. And if I keep getting bombarded, I'm going to start doing Q&A type videos where I just rip through my social media and answer them all at once, because that's just the only way it's efficient to do it, rather than have these long diatribes with everybody. I love you guys. Obviously, I'm doing this not for anything that I get out of it. It's really to help all of you, but help me help you, and boundaries. So love you, see you, bye. I am back. Oh, and Werner's fine. Shut up.